What's cracking, Tayo?
Okay, we're doing uh our another watch along stream, and this time we're watching the first Child's Play.
Yeah!
Yep. Before we get into the movie, um let's talk about our feelings about the franchise. Shall we?
Yeah, okay. For me, it's a pretty great franchise despite its duds, like Sea of Chucky and possibly like the later seasons of the Chucky TV series. Well, mainly season 2 since they go for just a bit too campy in that one since they try too hard to be, kind of comical, but still have this the scariness of the prior films and the first season, but still a bit too comical. But I still love the franchise, especially Chucky will always be my favorite slasher villain.
Okay, that's awesome. I honestly enjoyed the first Chucky movie, the first Child's Play movie, the Chucky TV series, and
Nice.
and the 2019 remake.
Oh yeah, the 2019 remake, which it's not as bad as everyone thought. Even for the remakes, tries to do something different than than the whole franchise. But I understand that many people aren't a fan of the Child's Play remake.
Yeah, it's trying to like take its own it's trying to be its own thing than the original. Yeah.
Yeah, like it tries to be like the new franchise. If the original Child's Play series pretty much just you know die off after Cult, if the remake's actually successful in theaters. But it's coming out around the same day as Toy Story 4, which is rather unfortunate since I feel like the Child's Play remake should have released like I don't know, like October just to catch in the Halloween season. But there's like other movies that coming out not that October, like the Joker, the first Joker film, the Addams Family animated remake, and Zombieland 2.
That's a perfect better fit to release that
Yeah, what a
remake.
missed opportunity.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
I get it that the October season's kind of crowded in 2019 with the three movies I just already mentioned.
okay, good. Interesting fact. So, let's start the movie then.
Okay.
This scenes give this prodigy gives us the origins of how Chucky is born.
aka Charles Lee Ray, Lakeshore Strangler, serial killer.
And his middle name is Chucky.
Oh yeah, which might also be his nickname, I guess.
Give it up, Ray! It's over!
And here's Andy's mom, Karen Barkley.
Mommy, wake up! Wake up, Mommy, wake up! What's going on, Eddie? Wake up! 30 is only 6.
This is the only movie that Andy's mom appeals.
Oh.
Yeah, I think after that, we don't see her that much. Possibly because but originally, Andy's mom's legitimate to show up in the second film in the original opening scene where it takes place at the courtroom, where kind of tells like the aftermath of the first film. Until they I think they kind of change it because I think Catherine Hicks kind of don't feel like trying to return in the second film. Nothing there.
What is wrong with me? I'm scaring myself half to death.
She's just stripping. Oh god.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh. Oh god.
He's made of plastic and stuffing. Look at him. Look at him. Now, does he look like anything else to you? Huh? Don't. You'll hurt him. Andy, look.
Andy's mother won't believe him yet.
Yeah, like, you know, later on, until like later on in the film.
Please.
It's because of Aunt Maggie you're yelling at me, isn't it?
I guess it is.
I'm sorry. I'll stop making up stories.
It's so sad. I feel bad for Andy because it revolves around
Yeah.
Chucky modeling. Yeah.
Yeah. He's somewhat, you know, manipulative. Manipulated.
Since again, Andy's a child and children don't know better.
Yeah. Especially they don't know if they're manipulative or not. You know, manipulative or not.
And it was when Child's Play was like we recorded. I think it doesn't take place in Chicago. Maybe it was broadcasted in New York or something. Not sure.
I was about to throw away the box that he came in when the batteries fell out.
Well, I think they actually mentioned this like somehow they did mention that in the film set in Chicago.
How I found out the doll was alive.
But you know, I think
Threatened to throw him into
I think
the
they
fire.
kind of
When
I think they did film it in Chicago during its production. In Peru, you might be confused. It might be New York, but it's actually Chicago. Which, you know, both cities are kind of almost the same, besides, you know, structure difference.
Andy's mom is very worried because she is very concerned for Andy's safety and all, and she wants to avoid Chucky hurting Andy, something like that.
Yeah, that's, you know, after, you know, the Andy's like been taken to like a some kind of like a hospital, like I think a mental hospital, I guess.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, that
Damn. But you know, he just just by the scratch.
The gree work?
Man, the animatronic effect still holds up to this day.
Learning all that stuff about how to beat death.
It
Thought
does.
maybe you were pulling my
Yeah.
chain, but not now.
It just give it a more authentic and kind of almost have that feel so real approach.
Andy, no, please.
Oh.
We're friends.
Oh yeah, this iconic line.
This is the end, friend.
Yeah. And
Yeah, born Chucky, born.
like a disco inferno. Yeah.
Give me the boy.
Goddamn. Aim for the head, and then. Oh.
Okay, Mike.
My God. My God, that face. That freaking face.
You be sensible?
That
Look, it's
face.
the comments there.
Yeah, but never mind.
Oh.
My God.
The heart! Shoot him in the heart!
Man. God damn.
He's finally defeated.
And he's dead. And he's finally dead.
Andy, come on. We're gonna go to the hospital with Mike. Let's go.
Yeah. Still a classic. Yeah, it's just crazy to think that, the first movie is literally meant to be just a one and done film, but, because of how successful it had become, it just became, a very popular horror franchise that was up there with, like, Final Destination, Saw, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Paranormal Activity, The Conjuring, Friday the 13th, Halloween, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, it's just impressive to see how the franchise have grown, after the first movie's success.
Yeah. Despite not be like despite being not being great, despite not being great.
Yeah, because Sid Chuck.
So I have a question. So, do you think the Child's Play franchise is overloaded, like the Ice Age franchise or any other long franchise that needs to stop?
I guess so, since I think that Child's Play 3 is meant to be the last one, but I think they kind of, feel like they wanted to make more, but despite the third film almost felt like it's meant to be the last one in the franchise. But since because of Scream's success, in 1996, it kind of leads to Bride of Chucky, which I think is like made because the Scream movie's a success. Well, mainly
Yeah.
just the first movie of Scream.
Well, I guess the later some films like I think the Cult of Chucky and the Chucky TV series are like the most important ones in the franchise because it expands the lore or the universe of Child's Play.
And don't forget Curse of Chucky. That's also another important Child's Play film. In
Oh
recent
yeah,
years.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. Yeah. So, okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoy it and happy Halloween. And yeah.
Happy Halloween to you too.
So, bye everybody. I hope you have a good day.
Okay, bye.
Bye.